As we mentioned earlier, Sunday is the deadline for applications to the city's Summer Jobs Program. To tell us about the program and the application process is the Director of Youth Engagement and Employment for the City of Boston, Rashad Cope. Thank you very much for being with us, Rashad.
Chris, thank you for having me here.
First of all, I want to make sure our viewers understand what's meant by summer jobs these days. What kind of work will young people be doing this summer?
Yeah, young people are working across various community-based organizations, and they're working in summer programs, summer camps. They're working at theaters, the Performing Art Theaters, which is the Bach Center, in which they offer just performance-based opportunities for young people. They're working at Right Boston, which young people are learning about journalism. They're working at the Parks Department, in which there are a number of camps and outdoor programming that's happening across the parks within the city of Boston. They're working at our community centers, our BCUF community centers, our YMCAs. There's just a host of opportunities available for young people.
Now, compared with adult jobs, people might think these tasks are a little on the lightweight side, but what are these young people learning that's so important down the road?
Yeah, I would say young people are learning soft skills. Young people are learning how to communicate. Young people are learning, how to team build. Young people are learning how to talk professionally. Young people are learning how to network, how to build relationships. Young people are learning to be responsible. Young people, they're learning a lot of soft skills that we are hoping are transferable skills into future career opportunities.
Now, this program, in one way or another, has been around for a long time. When you were growing up in Boston, you had one of these jobs. What was it like?
It was just amazing. I worked over at the Shelburne Community Center in Roxbury, and for me, as a young person, I just wanted to work. I wanted to work. I loved and enjoy working with young people. So it was a space in which I could, just be around my friends. It was a space in which I can be around adults that can mentor me, that can guide me, that can kind of help shape me and grow me. It was a space in which I can learn how to take on responsibility, build relationships. And I think that's what young people are looking for. Young people are also looking for opportunities to develop their resume as well. So Youth Jobs gives young people an opportunity to begin to do that, put together a profile that talks about volunteer experience, that talks about experiences they have with organizations in the community service. So Summer Jobs is a way to do that for young people.
Well, for almost anybody this age working, and it was when I was growing up, having a job is great because you need the money or the family needs the money. But talk about the importance of just having a job at all when you're 15 or 16.
Yeah, I think so. We are really committed to elevating and advancing opportunities for young people through employment, enrichment, and workforce development opportunities. And it's really important that young people are just being connected to these opportunities. It's really important, I think, for us to make sure that if a young person is looking to develop skills, that can help them, academically, that help them, career-wise, that, our program allows a space to be able to do that.
And one of the ways you did outreach this year was to have a job fair. What was that like?
Yeah, our job fair, we saw just over about 4,000 young people register for our City of Boston Youth Jobs and Resource Fair. And we saw about 3,000, just over 3,000 young people, or nearly 3,000 young people attend the job fair. And it was really an amazing experience. Young people would essentially come through the doors. The job fair was held at the Reggie Lewis Track and Athletic Center, and they would have access to over 100 organizations that are providing summer job opportunities this upcoming summer. Young people would have the opportunity to interact with these community-based organizations, to learn about the programming that's happening within the doors of those community-based organizations. And young people also had an opportunity to actually be placed or selected for a job by these community-based organizations, at the job fair. It gave community-based organizations an opportunity to be exposed to just a large number of young people that just live, and go to school across the neighborhoods of Boston. It gave the community-based organizations an opportunity to share, the resources that they actually have with young people, with the hopes that young people not only would be able to work at their organizations, but young people would be able to come back to their organizations to participate in some of the programming that they provide year-round.
Rashad, sum up, the program is for full-time Boston residents ages 15 to 18, and Sunday, 11:59 p.m. is the deadline. What else do people have to know to do to get signed up?
Yeah, young people should go to our website, youth.boston.gov. They should just register. They can apply to up to about 15 jobs on our webpage. They should reach out to the organizations in which they are applying to let those organizations know that they've expressed interest in their job, and they just need to just wait until the organizations make a decision on whether or not they are selected for a summer job.
Thank you very much for being with us.
You're welcome.
Rashad Cope from the City of Boston.